Hi, Voice Explainer here. Today I'm going to explain a movie named 28 Days Later. Cambridge University laboratory is shown as the movie starts. The scientists were experimenting for the search of a virus at this place. This virus was not detected completely till now. They also had some chimpanzees in their laboratory. Injecting this virus into them is intended to yield certain results. The chimpanzees became aggressive and violent after being subjected to this virus. Meanwhile, animal liberation activists visit there. Actually, they belong to secret organization which was running for the rights of animals, and it frees those animals which are kept under the secret experiments. The chimpanzees were being tortured and teased in this laboratory. They were bound here unlawfully. Getting the information about it, animal liberation activists come here to free them. They are forbidden by one of the doctor of laboratory. As they begin to free them, he says you don't know which disease they are growing in them. They have been injected with a virus and they may prove dangerous if you go near them. But they unlock the door of cage, ignoring them. Being violent, those chimpanzees bite that girl while attacking. At first sight, that girl awkwardly stands with a few seconds. Her eyes color is changed and she starts blood vomiting. That blood is also touched with her other group member and they are also infected like that girl. This virus used to cause the aggressiveness of anyone whose body was infected by it. This virus had dual infection in the human body as compared to the chimpanzees, because there is a significant difference between human and animal brains. A severe aggression drives humans insane and eventually transforms into them zombie. This virus is transferred to others through blood and saliva. The doctor of laboratory tries to end that girl, but that girl kills the doctor due to her wrath. Afterward, the virus had begun to spread rapidly. First, the whole city was infectious due to this, and later, the whole country came in its grip. A character named Jean is shown after 28 days later of this incident, who stabilizes his condition in London hospital after being in coma for a long time. He finds the entire hospital empty when he checks. He is left astonished coming outside. He discovers no human being. There was a prevailing stillness and the part of the walls were covered with the posters of the missing peoples, and the city was deserted. He enters the church in worried condition, but he observes that inner condition of the church is worse than outside. There were the dead bodies of people who were dead before many days. He was unable to understand as if going on. Meanwhile, father of church proceeds to him while stumbling. His mouth was bleeding and the strange voices are being heard. Zombie also proceed towards Jim with father. Jim is frightened seeing it. Two men come there when he running fearfully. They burn the zombie. As a result, Jim is survived while zombie are burned to death. Those two men take Jim there where they were living, hiding themselves. Unmasking them, they are revealed a boy named Mark and other girl named Selena. Jim tells them when they ask he used to deliver the courier riding on the bicycle. He had an accident with a vehicle after he cannot remember anymore. He has encountered it coming into senses today. Moreover, he says, I don't know that what is going on. Then they both tells him a virus has spread throughout the city and the whole city had been infected. Government and army could not take any step regarding its cure. Everything had been ended, and Jim is the only survivor in the previous 6 days that they have got. They inform no one survived, even in their family. Jim wanted to search his family. They visit his house the next day. Jim notices that his parents had committed suicide and they had a photo of Jim in their hand. There was a written statement at the backside of photo. There was a written, Jim, we left you sleeping, now we are sleeping with you, don't wake up. He started weeping while reading and got upset, but he had to embrace this reality that his parents are no more. 3 of them stay at Jim's house. They may prevail darkness while returning back because zombies are more active at night time. 2 zombies attack them while they are sitting at night time. They were Jim's neighbor who was transformed into zombie. At last they finish them. Mark is bitten by a zombie during this fight, which makes him infectious. Selena ends Mark unwillingly so that he may not harm any other person. Only Selena and Jim were survivors. Going outside, they notice a building where the light was fluctuating. They understand that there is also the survivor except them. They are being chased by zombies when they are moving upstairs of that building. A person takes them to his house after saving them when zombies are about to attack them. This person's name is Frank, who is living in a house with his daughter Hannah, hiding from the zombies. He allows both of them to stay with him. He informs them about the military broadcasting which was processed a few days ago. It is being told through it that this virus has a cure and the people are being helped through this. They have also mentioned their address so the people may secure themselves, but Selena does not trust, saying why are they rescuing them. This message was recorded, but there was no other choice except its acceptance. Afterward, they move to the place which was told by the military broadcasting. They notice a tunnel while driving on the way. Jim says it is unsafe to go through this tunnel, but Frank says this way may lead there in a short time. There were also many other passing cars in the tunnel. Frank is driving speedily, but his car's front wheel is punctured. They notice many zombies are preceding them. When they get off, they change the wheels. After that, they hurriedly replace the wheel and the drive of car before the zombie arriving here. They reaches that site up 2 or 3 days, but they find no one there. Observing it, Selina suggests to return back, having a sight of it. As they are about to give up and head back, their spirits dampened. Frank notices a crow fasting on deceased body. A drop of blood from the dead body is dripped into Frank's eye as he watches it. It infected him as well. His daughter Hannah is pushed away by her father when he tries to go near it. Jim was nearly to kill him, but he is killed by a soldier. That soldier takes him with his vehicle. Meeting with Major Henry, who assures them as they are secure here because they had built the boundaries of their security and no zombie could get access here. If any zombie intrudes, the siren will be echoed alerting them and they will kill him. But they still had no fixed remedy for it. Later, Major Henry takes Jim to meet Army Officer Miller, who was infected a few days ago and he was chained at a place. The purpose of his chaining was to count the days of survival of zombies without food, and they may get more information regarding it. They hear a sound of blasting while dining at night. They come to know the intrusion of zombies in their side. Going outside, they kill everyone. They notice an army officer who misbehaves with Selina as they come inside. Jim is about to hit him, but Major Henry sends him outside. Then it is revealed that is not was a broadcasting of false information, so they may provide shelter to the people and seduce ladies. Knowing it, Jim begins to flee from there, taking Hannah and Selina, but Major Henry blocks their ways, calling his soldiers. Jim loses his consciousness, but there is one more soldier who is sincere, who tries to rescue all three, helping them, but army officer lock them into the room after catching Jim and other. Here Farrell informs Jim Major Henry has dragged into their insanity. This virus cannot be spread out of at the distance of 100 miles. Because this virus cannot move further crossing water and mountains. But they don't understand it. They just want to build their own world here. Army officers bring Jim and Farrell into the forest in order to kill them. Jim escapes, saving his life while Farrell is shot by them. When Jim is pushed down as being wounded, then he notices a flying jet in the air. Then he remembers Farrell was saying, there are also such people outside who are not infected. On the opposite side, Selina and Hannah were seized by them. Jim plans to rescue them while activation the siren, which is near the camp. Major Henry moving to that place, accompanying his rest of soldiers in order to kill zombies, but Jim meets the other soldiers and Henry escapes from there. Then Jim pursues him to the camp and he frees Miller there, who was the same infected soldier. He also makes other people infectious after getting freed. All begin to escape, saving their lives. As a result, Hannah and Cillian are separated from there. They are caught by an officer in a car, but Jim kills him instantly after arriving there. Selina suspects Jim is thinking as he is informed into the zombies, but it remains only suspicious. They start liking each other, but Hannah strikes on Jim's head coming there. She acted as such, thinking he is going to attack on them. Three of them are seated in a car after escaping from there. Major Henry was already in the car when they check after opening the car door. Henry fires his gun, seeing Jim, and says, "You have killed all my officers." But Jim remains alive. Hannah reverses her car, dodging him. Miller was coming from the backside. He quickly directs Major Henry from the car, breaking the back car window glass. He ends Henry. Afterwards, all three escape, saving their lives. Selina administers an injection to Jim as a result of his gunshot wound. When he comes to, he finds himself in a small house. Hannah and Selina were also with him. They hear the sound of flying jet from the outside. They run outside cheerily and signal to them, spreading the white cloth as they are here. They feel pleasurely because they are rescued. In the same way, the movie also completes here. Thank you for watching.